Hi there, and welcome to episode 14 of the 4th season of GeneticRim. I'm Icon, and today we will witness the coming of a double-sized mechanoid cluster. I hope we will survive the aftermath of a ton of hive chunks spawning in my backyard. Yet again, we seem to be living in an area where these kind of things happen way too often. And yeah, between that, I hope that the mechanoid cluster will actually land today. Last episode I was kind of like waiting the whole time. We accepted this wonderful quest here, which will give me one persona core, which I'll need to finish the game. So it's a very important quest to do. Apart from that, well, I'm still waiting for the monsters to come. And yeah, well, I'm not too happy about being nicked like that before we get attacked again, but let's see. Maybe the next cluster will take a while. Meanwhile, Irogane has to clean up this mess. Somebody has to. Sorry to tell you that, Irogane. Even my guests were fighting alongside. Wow. Irogane's still at under 50%. Meanwhile, my soldiers would do whatever they can to upset my guests. I could forbid them, but I would also need to configure them for that. And I actually thought that they only stop by quickly for a fight here and then they go home again. Little did I know. That's okay. So I really look forward to that mech cluster because we got rocket launchers, we got mortars, we got free victims. This could be really fun, but I think as a matter of fact it will be absolutely brutal and I will be crying tears at the end of this. Oh, I love Rimworld. I really do like that this game has enough problems in store that after 1,500 hours of this game, I'm still very, very able to just kill myself accidentally. It just happens. That's really a good thing because this is the long-term replayability, you know. Okay, I want to plant out some cotton because I realized that we could use some. Let's grow it here in that fertile zone. Food binge, yeah, no props, man. Got enough food. So, animals are no longer allowed on this patch. Boom. Okay. So wait a sec, the animal safety zone can be expanded now. Because this is safe area. But it wasn't back then, I understand that. Well, those soldiers were for sure already very, very useful to fight back those insects there. Yay! Masterwork beds! Good job. Alright, so finally those guys find some place to sleep at. That's good. I didn't expect that I had to house an army one day. Well, more you know. Alrighty. Animals need treatment. Okay. I think the Mantis Tanis will lose that one. We need to help her. It's a pretty dangerous situation to begin with, because my Mantis Tanis is actually risking to die right now. Due to the toxic buildup here. But I am confident that we should be able to tackle down that thing. Alright, let's go. Whoa. Okay, we're gonna send that Buraku person. Everybody else, sit back and shoot that thing. Alright, now the hot hitters engage. These are really important there. They hurt my Mantistanus. So yeah, extreme toxic buildup. That's the real issue there. These things are poisonous. Buraku just received some bruises. So, Chirpy. That wild pot has to die. Brianna already carrying the Mantistanus home. Well. What? Alright, good job, Chirpy. Don't let it get away with that. They were awfully disappointed by their stay. Yeah, they got randomly insulted by rude people. AKA my soldiers. Alrighty. Somehow I expect a really, really horrible fight. But not only will I receive a Persona Core, I'll also receive a lot of gold, and that's going to be really, really important for us. And nobody repaired the robot here. Soar, little Omnibot. I really enjoy the help of this little buddy here. I know it's overpowered, but we can use overpowered by now. I guess if you would want to control the power of Omnibot better, it would be over zone assignments. Because with designated zones, it would be a lot easier to just let Omnibot go where he needs to be. Or where you want him to be, basically. But, hell, I do enjoy what that thing does. There we go. Also repairing all those little areas there. We have struck diamond. Awesome. Wow. We should mine that. Well, you know diamonds. Not exactly showing up in masses. Jeez. This is so spooky to look at this thing go. It would only happen to need some guns, and then it would be really, really omnipotent. A true Omnibot with a weapon platform. Brianna's lover. Wait a sec. Alright. So I did find a few things hidden in here, but, well, steel is right now my biggest bottleneck. But that's nothing unusual, and nothing we are hearing for the first time. So, Johnny. I'd say Johnny goes for yet another hunt. Because I lately figured that Johnny is a friggin' one-man army. Well, he's the man, and he got this army behind him, but still, one-man army. So sending him to hunt some more dangerous animals will never be dangerous for him, because he's got a friggin' army out there, you know. So Johnny the Beastmaster rides through the lands, taking down random animals. That guy's a little bit... Androzarchus are really, really spooky animals. They got a whole lot of damage, 24 per blow. Guys, I ordered you to attack this thing. Sometimes the animals are really bad at just locking on enemies there. Alright, there we go. I remember these beasties being really, really dangerous in general. Okay, Brianna doesn't have to do that. Alright, let's hunt those guinea pigs. 8 of them. Wow. Yum. Gonna be tasty and valuable. If I want tasty, I just need to go for one of those Diplodocus. Ah, yeah, sure. We can't use these guys to clean up this mess. Oh, man. So, somebody clean up this place. For some odd reason, my Omnibot doesn't want to clean. He has all the other jobs in mind, but not cleaning. That's okay, though. Look at Omnibot go. Chirpy is food binging. That's okay. Oh, the waiting time for that cluster to spawn is just hell. Makes me want to delay all things the whole time instead of just doing my thing. But well, I guess that's pretty normal when you're playing some kind of quest there. Just following my Omnibot randomly, checking out what he's doing. They are so fast with everything. That... Wow, even Omnibot takes a ton of time to convert the stuff at the refinery. Interesting. Finally, there it goes. Yeah, that's the double-sized one. Okay. I was asking myself if they ever would come. So far as I can see, it's a low shield, and a high shield. So up here goes a high shield. Do I have more than one high shield? No. Good news. 2 demolishers, 1 Goliath, 1 Siegebreaker, 1 Pikeman, 2 Siegebreaker, 3 Siegebreaker. Oh my god. 4 mech capsules. Oh dear. That's gonna be a rough ride. That's gonna be a rough ride for sure. Holy moly. Those are really, really powerful mechs they got there. And they will spawn a ton more once we attack them. Oh man, that's gonna be brutal. So, pacifiers. Does that work on mechs? We're gonna definitely equip a lot of these things. Activate. Pick up here. Everybody basically will have one of those. Because we really, really need them. So... Okay, that's not how they work. Activate. Oh, I see. I directly select the target for that. Okay, so Johnny will equip yet another Psychic Shock Lance. Lawman receives that Insanity Lance. TJ receives the other Insanity Lance. I just wish I had a what's it called again? I forgot the name. An orbital bombardment targeter. That's what I was thinking about. I wish I had one of those. That would be really cool. Sooth Pulsar. And we definitely will need somebody on the NATOs. So, who's my worst fighter here? I'd say Malvina can receive those. MP NATOs are just so powerful in these situations. So, first thing I want to try is if we are able to... Well, not first thing, but I definitely want to try if we're able to convert these guys. And then, well, that's gonna be really brutal. I mean, I'm pretty sure we have a decent chance in succeeding against that, but it's also going to be very, very brutal. So let's wait until everybody's healthy and off his mental breakdowns. I'm also considering the Insanity Pulsar as a last resort. Well, or maybe not as a last resort, even as a initial assault, but I don't know. So let's check it out. The Psychic Animal Pulsar fills lower minds, driving all animals into a region into manhunting rage. No, I don't think that would help. Manhunters, I don't think they attack mechs. So, just waiting for Chirpy's breakdown to pass, and then we're gonna attack. So, let's see. Oh well, never mind Chirpy. Just realized that I don't have that much time. Or, oh well, I'll take that time. So, first up, we need a new zone. Yeah, Danger has. It's a little bit annoying, but it's the easiest way for me to work with that. So we forbid this area now in general. Because I don't want anybody here accidentally triggering that thing. And then, well, when will it activate? In 12 days. Okay. It's at least something. Well, mortars will be only partially effective against this kind of thing. So I recently learned something about the low shields here. We should attack in 3 days, because in 3 days they will go off for an entire day. That's how this thing works. Really wish that this would be mentioned here in the description text, because it took me so long to understand that this line here is actually depicting the weak spot of these items. And it sounded rather obscure to me, but this line here, once you understand it, after 3 days, this thing shuts down for an entire day. Wait a sec, the high shield is the interesting one. Here. It will, oh god, it will take 10 days until it will go into recharge. So no, I won't wait for that this long. I don't want to fight out there. Okay, so already made my decision. Everybody's healthy, so now we will have EMPs on this one. And we go for hold fire orders here immediately, and then let's begin the attack. So wait until they are all loaded. Alright. So end the hold fire order, and well, okay, not quite. Here end the hold fire order. Shoot here with the EMP shell. Give Johnny a little bit of a advance here, and now the other guys can fire after that. So let's see what will happen. And now let's hold fire again. Or wait a sec. No. Don't hold fire. Hope I didn't ruin it now. Because the window of time is really short. But I'd say 0.3 hours should be enough for new shells to go in. Alright. So my animals should go there, of course, too, but Honestly, I don't mind the muffalope doing this, but I do mind my other animals going here. Okay, robots have to retreat all now. Don't want this to happen like that. Okay, so lucky enough for us, they are swarming the base now. So this will result in a very, very beneficial situation for me and my guys. So let's send these fellas up front. Guests have to reside in... Oh, let's see, home zone doesn't seem to work that well. Let's put them into the animal danger zone until all this is over. Alright, so my Spino Bear was taken down for no good reason. That's really sad. So, where's Melvina? Here's Melvina. And that other guy with the chain shotgun was here. Alright, there goes my Paragon Boomalope. A ton of traps is definitely working well for us here. So Melvina will create a zone of death here, or a zone of stun, much more. And I'd say standing behind those should be quite good, and here goes the fight. Oh boy. Okay, we have to step back here a bit. And let's... Okay. Didn't expect that to go like this, but yeah. Alright. So, let's get in there. And let's keep melee attacking as many of those guys as possible here. So what do we have here? Fireworms. Okay. Not cool. Alright. I'd say we have to bundle our fire onto the fireworms. So, let's see. There we go. That thing's downed. Let's send some of my people here into the back line. Alright. Those EMP grenades are totally winning the fight here. That's so amazing how much crisis prevention is happening here just with that, with a handful of EMP NATOs. I love it. So Dukit is just getting ripped apart here. But these guys are allowed to die after all, so... Yeah, it seems to me like we're winning this hard. There's still the siege breakers now coming, but, well... So, let's rescue people here with our... Let's say I'll... Okay, Chirpy. Chirpy is also allowed to... No, it's not allowed to go anywhere. Alright. So, Justinian, just melee that thing. Wait a sec, somebody melee that thing. Alright. Now we'll fall back a bit. Oh, come on, okay. Forget the fall back part. Chainsaw that thing. I love that plasma saw. I really want one. for the future. This is such a cool weapon, honestly. One of the coolest new weapons that I've encountered so far. I mean, as long as you don't have to fight against it on your own. Alright. So, my animal army is taking down the rest of the cluster, so I'll just assist them, you know? It would be way more dangerous now to unassign my animals from that attack. Wait a sec. So, rather, we do the safest and sanest thing and just take down that whole cluster here on our own while we can. So, oh no, not my Mantistainus. She was one of my favorites. Alright. But I'd say we did it. Awesome. So, let's see. Animals. Death in 7 hours. Well, that was one of the muffalopes. Alright, Spino Bear and Mantistainus died. That was really, really horrible, to be honest. But at the same time, I feel like, well, you know... Oh! We never finished off that thing, eh? At the same time, I feel like the rewards we receive for this fight are massive, so I'm totally okay with that. Alright, I'll keep Chirpy meleeing that thing to make sure that we're... Okay, Do-Kid, dying in 2 hours. Good stuff. So, now we want to... Is there a no activate all robots button here? Weird. Oh, here, activate all. So let's see, come on that. Alright, so let's see. That's being treated already. Well, let's go down to speed 1. Alright, that's already being dealt with. Here. Raptortus needs help. Yeah, pretty sure that Do-Kid is dying here, but okay, Malvina is not assigned to doctoring. Okay. Johnny can't do that. It's one of those legendary situations where everybody's basically already busy with saving somebody. Oh, we're receiving a laser sword here. Sorry, Do-Kid, but that was worth it. We're gonna build some graves for you. Promise. If the animals are not eating you before. So, I thought we had... Okay, this must have been... The animal must have been carried. That's really brutal, too. To have a bond in the moment before the animal dies. Okay, so seems like this ain't over yet. But pretty much so. Alright. So the Mantis Tanis was a combination of Megafauna and insects. Right. So do I still have some of those? I really want that back, you know. Yeah, I have one Megafauna. Wonderful. And the Spino Bear, that's really something I feel horrible about, because there's well, the chances aren't that massive that we're gonna be able to receive the proper gender, you know. Oh, the Diplo Beetle is now named Kazuki. But well, we'll see. Worst case scenario, I'll have to collect new genes. Well. Alright, so at least now the cluster business has been dealt with. And I'd say we actually did quite well around that. I mean, it could have been worse, it could have been better, but better would have been without the loss of those animals. I really lost big parts, valuable parts of my army there. But at the same time, I feel like we did a good job there, so... Thank you for watching, friends. It's been my pleasure as usual. I hope you enjoyed as well. And next episode, I will be able to go into the construction of the Architect project for sure. Because this cluster dumped a lot of material onto my base, so thanks guys for the express delivery of valuable materials, because that's really good stuff. Anyways, leave me a comment down below, leave me a subscribe, leave me a like, whatever you wanna. I'd be very, very grateful for your help. Until then, have a great time and see you soon. Bye bye.